Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back, Six Man Blitz. I'm Jake Lynch. Drake calling for a WNBA team in Toronto. Is that even gonna? Was there even a team already there? I don't think anybody knew.
You could. Hey, I would not have the answer for you. But what's up, everybody? I'm Micah. Hey, Aaron Rodgers on the COVID list this week. Guess what? He's unvaccinated. He tried to think he was above the law, trying to get a little alternative treatment. The NFL was not going. Hey, looks like he's gonna miss out on some State Farm commercials, man, because they don't play that. You cannot be unvaccinated and get commercials. Not in this world, man.
Why couldn't he be out like a few weeks ago? Might have to be this week.
Hey, Patrick Mahomes, he picked the worst week.
Did he though?
Hey, Jordan Love game though. That's your guy, right?
No, that's not my guy. But I just had to make that edit to put it out there. So, but welcome to Six Man Blitz. We got a great show for you guys today. Talking about, I feel like a lot went on this week. Talking about Henry Ruggs, Aaron Rodgers out with COVID. OBJ, is he released? Is he cut? I mean, by the time this comes out, I think news will happen. Same thing with Henry Ruggs. I mean, stuff just keeps coming up and up. Von Miller traded to the Rams. I mean, a lot of stuff happened. Talk about college football playoff. All that stuff. Cincinnati at 6. We'll talk about all that. And then we'll get games of the weekend, take our picks, and then get out of here. But remember to subscribe to Six Man Blitz on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, up to 170 on YouTube. So definitely keep subscribing. You don't even have to listen. Just subscribe. Tell somebody to subscribe. I mean, trying to hit 200 by end of the month. So definitely try to get up there. And then follow us on social media, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. And then you got anything else for we head into the episode?
Let's get straight to it, man.
Let's get to it.
Touchdown Bears! No way!
Hanks fires. Yes! The Bulls lead 87-86.
Hello? You play to win the game.
Let's go to eat a damn snack.
All right, we're back. Start off right with Henry Ruggs. Man, stuff keeps coming out now about Henry Ruggs. Sad to see it happen. So his off day was Monday night or Monday. No, Tuesday. His off day was Tuesday. So he went out Monday night. And the reports now have coming out that he was going 156 miles per hour, hit the back of someone's car, instantly killed them, hit them and their dog at like 4 a.m. And he had double the amount of legal alcohol levels in there. And I just got to ask you, what was your reaction when you saw this? I mean, everybody was shocked, but like, what were you thinking?
It came out of nowhere, man.
Left field, yes.
And like my reaction was like, damn, what? Like this man just one mistake costs this man a person's life and his life altogether. And it's just like, yeah, you feel sorry for the guy and the person that's life is no longer there and their family. Damn, man. And then it gets worse when the story comes out. It says 156 miles, 156 on the car. And then, like, we have a group chat on Twitter, sent out a tweet that said 18 shots and other drinks that he was drinking.
He's at Top Golf.
And I
have him on Snapchat, so I saw it. And I saw him on Top Golf, and I was like, I saw him happen.
And it's crazy because, like, it makes you think, was Topgolf trying to run up the bill with them? Because, like, that they could be something about that. Like, this could be a case for them over serving him. Because 18 shots to somebody? Come on.
That is a lot. But at the same time, you can't call Topgolf accountable for that.
Oh, no, not accountable for, like, him driving and the law. But I'm just saying, like, there could be something with them, getting in trouble for that.
Well, what time does Topgolf close?
I was under the impression, like, I didn't know they were open until 3 a.m.
They're not. So he had to go somewhere else after that.
Yeah,
so,
that's true.
It's just crazy because he's 22. And I have people on my football team that are 22 as well. And seeing that, and I'm like, damn. That's because he's getting a wow. And he had a gun in the passenger seat too, fully loaded. So, people were saying he's going to bounce back like Mike Vick. I'm like, this is not how it works. This is worse than Mike Vick.
He's going to do some time.
People are saying he's going to play in the XFL. I don't know about that one. But the Longest Yard 2 movies that'd be insane. Him, Deshaun Watson, Ray Lewis. Aaron
Ray
Hernandez,
Rice.
Ray Rice, Kareem Hunt.
There's definitely some
But,
skilled positions in there.
No, yeah, but this was crazy. It came out of left field, and the whole thing is, like, don't drink and drive, obviously, but
Yeah.
it's crazy. It's just it really took everybody for a loop. Everyone's like, Henry Ruggs did what?
No, because it's something you would have never expected out of him. Because like, there's not too much about his character out, like, but like this is crazy. What did you check out Derek Carr's interview? What he said about
I didn't.
that situation? He was just like saying, like, man, like he needs somebody to love him right now, and I'm going to be that person. Taking the higher ground. Like Derek Carr is an outstanding person. Jesus, like that's my first impression of what he was saying about it. It's just taking a different approach at it, like, because everybody, you look on Twitter, hey, Henry Ruggs, terrible person, shitbone, like going at him, and
No, yeah, it's definitely crazy, and it's like he was out till 4 a.m. and then killing somebody too. Going 156 miles per hour, that's insane. I was like trying to compare it to like a roller coaster or something. Roller coasters don't even go that fast.
A roller coaster, like, think about that. That's crazy. Like a roller coaster doesn't go that fast.
And he was pushing like damn near 160. But yeah, I mean, that's all we got for Henry Ruggs. The Raiders not looking good this year. First, John Gruden's a racist, and then Derek Carr drinking and driving. So let's go to some bigger in the NFL. Aaron Rodgers out this Sunday with COVID. He tested positive, and he said he was vaccinated, and it seems that he was not. So what was your instant reaction when you saw Aaron Rodgers?
No, it's funny because like in earlier interviews, he was saying, people that aren't vaccinated on the team, that's their choice. I'm not going to say, but he's really talking about himself in those interviews because he's not vaccinated. So it's like, this is a very Aaron Rodgers thing. I think is very rebellious. So I think I'm not surprised he's not vaccinated. What else is this man going to do? He's like living in a reality TV show this last year.
Yeah, and this is very Aaron Rodgers-esque, like you said, and this is selfish, honestly. It's not selfish that I didn't get the vaccine, that's your choice or whatever, but the fact that he said he was vaccinated and then he was going to Halloween parties and just not socially distanced, not being socially aware, so, he was dressed as John Wick, which was a dope-ass costume. That was dope.
No, it was a good costume, yeah.
He rocked it, but, yeah, I think this is selfish, and Aaron Rodgers is a diva, man. He's the whole offseason, he blew it up on he blew it up the whole offseason, and then he's talking he needs better teammates and he's not coming back to the team. I'm not surprised this happened from Aaron Rodgers.
No, I wasn't surprised when I heard this story happen.
He's one of the biggest divas in the NFL across all sports.
He's got to be number one. Who's doing the shit he's doing?
Oh, I mean, people like Odell are up there.
Yeah, Odell.
Yeah. Hey, let's talk about Odell now. Odell got kicked out of practice. They told him to just leave. By the time this is released, though, we might know some more news on Odell Beckham. But they told him today, to Wednesday, for practice, they told him just to leave. And his dad's posting a YouTube video of him, 11 minutes of games he's open in. And I think this is very diva-esque, and they're talking about waiving him.
Now, what do you think? How much, like, all right, so if somebody's like parents or family members post something, you think that is a direct correlation of what they're thinking as a player?
Definitely.
It's got to be. So his dad posting that stuff, LeBron coming out with a tweet talking about free Odell. That's got to be Odell talking to these people saying, I'm trying to get the fuck out of Cleveland. Get me out of here at all costs.
Yeah, and it's crazy because Odell on a different team would be totally, insane. It'd be good, but it's looking bad on Baker Mayfield's part right now. It's not looking good for Baker Mayfield. Because if you post an 11 video clip of your best receiver getting open, you're not throwing on the ball, that's a bad sign on you.
I mean, how many highlights are 11 minutes? You look at some NFL players, that's a long highlight tape.
It's pretty long. I watched it. It had like 22K views at the time. It's probably got like 40K now. But yeah, Odell, there's some teams where if he was not traded, but if he was cut and signed a different team, I see a team like the Ravens being a good option, Packers, the Saints. I know the Saints don't have James anymore, but Saints will still be. Yeah, Trevor Siemian, Northwestern grad. But I think if he went to a different team, it'd just be more electric. See OBJ back in action, doing his
We
thing.
could see him, get him back to wide receiver 1, this because Odell we see in Cleveland, like you go back years, Giants, Odell, like all this is like it's missing. Like the NFL is so much better with Odell having production in this league.
Right.
So I want him somewhere else. The Ravens, you mentioned the Ravens. Don't even get me started on that, bro. Look, Lamar looking how he's looking now without like those kind of weapons. You give him Odell.
Sure. Let's talk about a big trade that happened this week. Von Miller traded for a 2nd and 3rd round pick. The Rams only have 3 picks this draft. But how scary is the defense looking for the Rams?
That it's like Von Miller when he was playing this season, he had like about 4 sacks. He was dangerous still. He was still being productive, and he's gonna come to this Rams team not being the guy that teams are double teaming because they already have Aaron Donald. Leonard Floyd is still a guy. He has 6.5 sacks this season. Like this team is loaded, but at the same time, which one would you rather have? Like a great offense that's gonna stay on the field and win you the game, or a defense that's gonna win you the game?
I'm kind of torn on that, but I think this day and age in football, you need a great offense. Because you saw the Bears. You saw the Bears, they had a great defense, and offense couldn't do anything. And if you have a great offense, like let's say, the Chiefs, and their defense is bad. Look what they're doing right now.
Oh, yeah. Shit, it's affecting their offense. Their offense can't.
But like the Packers though, they're like 6-1, a great offense. Like average defense. So it's like, when you start getting down in those ranges, then you start like talking differently. But I'd rather have a great offense. Honestly, if you can score every time, then you're looking at great shit. No,
yeah, because this is an offensive game now. But the question is, I'm thinking like they making these moves. The defense is going to be solid. They were solid last year, but is Matthew Stafford going to be that guy to get you a championship?
Yeah, I think he is, because look what he's doing compared to Jared Goff. And I think that's
a huge difference. It's a huge difference.
It's like night and day. They're sitting at the 5 seed right now just because the Cardinals have been running through people. But when they keep winning and Kyler Murray might be out for a few games or whatnot, Rams are scary, man. Especially adding Von Miller. Like they play on Sunday Night Football against the Titans. We'll talk about that game probably, but that game looks scary good, man, and looking scary for the Titans.
Oh yeah, but you look at this Rams team. Are they better than Cowboys, though? A healthy Cowboys team.
I think their defense is so much better. But the thing is, the Cowboys' offense might be one of the best in the NFL.
Oh, yeah.
Because especially when Gallup gets back too, Cooper, CD, Gallup, Zeke's doing good. I mean, Dalton Schultz, dog.
And they don't even need Dak.
No, yeah, and they got Dak too. Cooper Rush is back there slinging it. So this offense is looking good, man. They only lost 1 game so far. So Cowboys are definitely an interesting team to watch out for. But yeah, I just don't know if the Rams are going to beat the Cowboys or the Bucs.
No, I don't think they will either. Heading to the playoffs, I think Tom Brady will play better than Matthew Stafford. And we've seen Matthew Stafford in the playoffs fumble the bag a little.
Yeah.
And he's had great offenses, but it's the defenses. He's had some decent defenses.
Now he's finally got a great one.
He's got a great defense now, but I don't know. I'm not sold on Matthew Stafford, especially in the playoffs yet.
I think that's a good take. Let's go to college football. The selection committee came out the first rankings, ranking Georgia 1, Alabama 2, Michigan State 3, Oregon 4, and right outside, Ohio State 5, Cincinnati 6. What are your thoughts on the college football playoff?
I liked it. I feel like they got it right, but Michigan State took a huge jump. Imagine they beat Michigan, a great win for them. They're in the playoff. They're in the third spot. Now, honestly, I would have had Ohio State over Michigan State, though, in my process thinking. But you can't have Ohio State over Oregon.
Right.
Because Oregon got that win. But I can't complain too much about this. I think the committee got it right. Cincinnati's going to be a little mad. But Cincinnati, they can win it all, go undefeated. So can Wake Forest. But do you see them getting in? That's the thing.
You said Oklahoma, Wake Forest?
No, Cincinnati and Wake Forest.
that's the thing. I don't know. There's teams outside the top 6 or top 4. Cincinnati, Wake Forest, Oklahoma, all undefeated, all probably going to win their conference. And it's like, where do you see them going? You know, Wake Forest, I mean, I would love to see Wake Forest in. But the remaining schedule, North Carolina, at North Carolina, which is they're underdog. So if they win this week, you know, watch out. Then they go to NC State. NC State comes to them, 19 in the country. Then at Clemson, then Boston College. You can't never sleep on Clemson. They still got some huge bumps. You know, Oklahoma next week they have Baylor, Iowa State, and then Oklahoma State. So if Oklahoma wins out, they're playing 2 top 10 teams. They're looking pretty good. Let's look at Cincinnati. They have Tulsa, then South Florida, and then SMU. And honestly, this SMU game might be a trap for Cincinnati. I can see Cincinnati losing this SMU game. SMU score a lot of points. And a lot of people are complaining about Cincinnati. Well, they're undefeated. They have been blowing teams out, though. And you say, well, look at Oregon. They haven't blown out teams either. They're playing way better teams than them, and they beat Ohio State. Now, you say whatever you want about Notre Dame.
Good win.
Notre Dame is a huge win for Cincinnati, but Indiana's not a good win for them.
No, it's not. Not anymore.
But look, it's like they barely beat a team on Navy at the road. Now, granted, they do that triple option, but Tulane was without their quarterback, and there was 14-12 at halftime. They won 31-12. But you know, I'm not really sold on the Cincinnati team right now. They have not looked the same as they looked versus Notre Dame.
No, yeah, they look like a different team earlier in the season. But that schedule is always going to stop them from getting to these kind of the playoff. And it's just like I feel bad for them, but seeing them play Bama, what do you think is going to happen?
Yeah, right. Bama's going to win. But the thing is, when Michigan State plays Ohio State, the loser will drop below Cincinnati. And Oregon has to keep winning. But then you see teams like Wake Forest playing big teams, Oklahoma and Oklahoma State playing big teams. And no one's talking about Auburn right now. Auburn is playing at Texas A&M, 14, versus Mississippi State, 17, at South Carolina, versus Alabama. Auburn has 3 big games left versus top 25 teams that they can win out. Now, they did lose to Penn State at the whiteout. They did lose to Georgia. But Auburn could still make the playoff with a 2-loss team. And I think if Alabama wins out, they're in. But if Georgia loses in the SEC championship game, they're still in. So there's some teams Cincinnati can jump, but there's some teams behind them with a better strength of schedule, better, wins. So, but I'm happy with this playoff. But I'm just not happy with Alabama at 2, though. They haven't proven to me that they're the number 2 team in the country.
They should be like 3 or 4, maybe 4. But hey, if Georgia beats Bama in the SEC championship, you Bama's getting in still?
I don't know if they will, but should they? No. And now Alabama the rest of the way, LSU, New Mexico State, Arkansas, and Auburn. So they pretty much only have one big game left. That's Auburn. But I mean, anything can happen. I would love to see this Michigan State Ohio State game. I think that's gonna be a huge game.
Talk about Michigan State, man. They really come along, man.
Hayden said they're gonna be good. He said it here on 6-Man Blitz. Go listen to the interview, of course. But I love the playoff, man. But the playoff with 12 teams would be so much interesting right now, because the last team in would be Baylor right now, and then you'd have teams like Texas A&M, Auburn, BYU, Ole Miss looking right in. So I think 12 teams, it'd be crazy. It'd be like March Madness.
No, it would. But I like this year. It's different, a little bit. We don't see Clemson in at 1. We got a little parity, man. That's what I like about this year. Michigan State, Oregon, hey, those 2 teams. But we might see another year of Bama and Georgia in, though. Even with 2 losses, I think Bama still can make a case to get in, depending on how their loss is to Georgia. If it's Georgia whooping their ass, I don't think they get in. But if it's close,
they'll let them in. For sure. All right, now let's go to games of the weekend. Start off with Sunday Night Football that we talked about a little earlier. Titans, Rams. Who you got in this one?
Give me the Rams, man. Von Miller.
Yeah,
Hey,
Von
the
Miller.
Von Miller game. I think he's gonna get a sack in this. Hey, don't be surprised if the old head Adrian Peterson has a game. Nah,
That would be crazy coming out the retirement home and scoring touchdowns. The Von Miller game, like you just said, Von Miller wearing number 40, like his college number, high school number. So, I like the Rams here, especially Titans losing Derrick Henry. Julio Jones is questionable. So I'm just not sure what this Titans offense can really do because their whole scheme of attack is play action off Derrick Henry. So it's going to be interesting to see what they do now. But I like the Rams here in this one.
And we'll definitely see what Ryan Tannehill is made of now. He doesn't have that running back now, so we're going to see what type of quarterback he is.
He's going to be looking like the Ryan Pace Tannehill. Let's go to Browns-Bengals, AFC North division game. I think the Bengals win this one.
You think so?
I think so.
Hey, after that Jets game, man, it's these Bengals, man. I really don't know what to think of them. They lose to Mike White.
Mike effing White. And, when this episode comes out, Thursday Night Football will be done. So we'll know if Mike White's a future GOAT or not.
Hey, Zach Wilson might be out of a damn job, man. In 2 games.
Yeah, maybe.
Give me the Browns in this game.
Okay.
I'm going to take the Browns in this game. Nick Chubb, I think that running game is going to go good against this Bengals team. Baker Mayfield, he got to get this shit together.
Yeah, right.
If Odell plays or if he doesn't, he's got to work it out because this is the most disappointing team in the NFL right now. This Browns team, they're underperforming. I think their defense is going to bounce back from this. Their offense is going to bounce back from that last week scoring 10 points against the Steelers. Give me the Browns in this one.
Okay, I like it. It's just Baker Mayfield has to make a statement in this game. If he doesn't, it's looking bad because he's talking about $40 million contract. I just don't know. All right. Last game, let's go to Cardinals 49ers.
Now, this is interesting. I give me the 49ers in this game. I'm going to take them in this game. I like what they got going. Jimmy Garoppolo looked great against the Bears. I think they're going to keep that momentum. They're getting some guys back this week. D Ford's going to come back to help the pass rush. Give me the 49ers in this one.
I like the 49ers too. Kyler Murray out. They're talking about 2 to 4 weeks, but he can still play. He's not going to practice all week and then play report games. So I'm not really sure if that's really going to help him or not. AJ Green is still a couch potato for the NFL. How's that couch potato going? Who you been taking notes on people?
Yeah, I've been definitely taking notes.
Who you got? Who you got right now? Like just out of the blue, just names.
Now out of the blue, I probably OBJ or Baker. Those.
No. Talking about NBA.
Oh, NBA.
So we only do couch potato for NBA. We don't do it for NFL.
I'm gonna have to go back to the drawing board for that one.
I really haven't been paying attention that much either. But who's been struggling? I mean, Damian Lillard, maybe. I think that's the biggest name right now. He won't finish his couch potato, but that's going off topic a little bit. But I like the Niners in this one. I like the defense in this game because if Kyler Murray doesn't play, he's not practicing all week. The CFL quarterback's their backup, right?
He was actually at Minnesota. Chris Strebler.
He grew up in Naperville.
That's crazy, man.
I don't know what high school.
Hometown hero, man.
I don't know what high school he went to, but he did grow up in Naperville. All right, let's go to NBA. Jazz Heat on Saturday.
Yeah. All right, give me the Heat are rolling right now, 6-1 right now. Give me the Heat. I like Jimmy Butler, what they got going. Tyler Hero, he's proven all the shit they was talking about him last season. He's hooping right now.
Hooping for real.
He's hooping. And I like what this Heat team's got going. Both of us said Eric Spoelstra would be head coach of the year. So I think right now it's looking like a smart pick.
Yeah, definitely looking like a smart pick. I do like this Jazz team, though, like I said earlier in the NBA preview prediction. They haven't really been scoring that many points like they have last year. Haven't been looking like a hot team right now. But just wait till they start getting it together. I would wait till Hassan Whiteside starts to get going. And I like this Jazz team, man. I'm sticking to it. Let's go Bucks Wizards Sunday. Who you got? Bucks Wizards.
Give me the Bucks in this game. The Wizards, they're a hot start. If you watch the contenders versus pretenders, I would have called them a pretender, and it's looking like that. A couple losses back to back. I like the combo. They got the Spencer Dinwiddie, Montrezl Harrell. Kind of got a small little big three, but I know I got the Bucks in this one. Bobby Portis is back. They're rolling.
Yeah, the Bucks are banged up right now. Their whole team was damn near questionable the other day. But when they're healthy, the Antetokounmpo brothers, because one started the other day, so that could be a duo. That'd be crazy. Grayson now has been a huge addition to this Bucks team.
He's been good, yeah.
He's been good. Bobby Porter's coming back. This Bucks team looking good, man. You ready to pick the rest of the NFL games real quick?
Let's get it.
Let's do it. All right, let's start off NFL. Start off Browns, Bengals. You pick Browns, I pick Bengals. Let's go Broncos, Cowboys.
Now, I'm going to go Cowboys in this one. Yep. I liked how they looked last week. You look at their schedule, bro. They can go a couple more wins before they see that first loss. We could possibly see this team go 10-1 before their first team that they play, which would Cowboys fans would lose their freaking minds. So I don't. But give me the Cowboys in this.
Yeah, I like the Cowboys too. Broncos cannot score with this Cowboys offense, so I like the Cowboys. Texans, Dolphins, the Deshaun Watson game.
Oof. Now, Tyrod Taylor might come back for this game.
Yep.
We thought he was coming back last week, but this Dolphins team is really disappointing too. Tua has underperformed. Defense has looked terrible this year. Brian Flores might be getting on the hot seat maybe after this. You going from last year to this year, that drop-off shouldn't be this big. But give me the Texans in this game.
I do like the Texans as well. I'm not really sold on the Dolphins. But with Mark Ingram out, that might be a huge, loss for the Texans. But the same thing is, if Tyrod Taylor's healthy, does he play over Davis Mills? I don't know.
He should. This Texans
he should. I don't know if they will do that, though, because it's the rookie quarterback.
True. I can see that, but.
All right. Falcons, Saints, Trevor Siemian at quarterback.
Ooh. The Saints have a certain aura around them. I like the energy they got going. Defensively, they're going to play lights out. It don't matter who's at quarterback. Me or you could be at quarterback. They're going to ball out. Mark Ingram, great addition. I like the Saints in this game.
All right, yeah, I like the Saints. As well. Big trust. Mark Ingram, Alvin Kamara back. The Trevor Siemian has the Drew Brees method, dump down, and then expand down the field. So I like the Saints in this one. Raiders, Giants. I'm going with the upset here. I'm going with the Giants.
Okay. I like that pick, but give me the Raiders in this game. The Giants really, they have everybody's going on stretchers lately. You don't know who's going to be healthy for this Giants team. I like the Raiders. I think, even without Henry Ruggs, I think they still have enough to beat this Giants team.
Yeah, speed kills. But I like the Giants in this game because the Raiders, a lot of stuff's going on right now with Henry Ruggs and not really focused on the game right now. And so I'm going Giants in this one just because everything off the field. All right, Patriots, Panthers. I'm going with another – no. Patriots are favored. I'm going with the Patriots right here.
Yay, P.J. Walker game, man. Sam Darnold's out.
Sam Darnold's out?
He has a concussion. It isn't ruled yet if he's out or not. Okay. But I'm thinking, concussion takes a week usually. Some people come back fast. But if P.J. Walker plays, give me the Panthers. No. Mac Jones, he got a win not against a rookie quarterback last week. It's Justin Herbert. I think the Patriots are good, though. I think if P.J. Walker, if Sam Darnold's in, I take the Patriots.
Yeah, P.J. Walker's, first time against the NFL defense is Bill Belichick. So not really,
Either way, I'm just fucking around. Give me the Patriots.
Yeah, definitely get the Patriots. Bills, Jaguars. Don't you have to say anything, Bills?
Nah.
All right, let's go. Let's go Bills. All right, Vikings, Ravens.
Now, you never know with the Vikings. They can either play like shit or they can play to the competition they're playing. But I like this Ravens team coming off the bye week. They're getting healthier. Derek Wolfe is back. An anchor on the defensive side. I like the Ravens in this game.
Yeah, I like the Ravens too. Like you said, the Vikings are just too up and down, and you never know. When Harrison Smith, that came out in video today, he was choking CeeDee Lamb on a sideline, so might get suspended, might get fined. So I like the Ravens in this one too. Chargers, Eagles. Chargers only favored by 0.5 point. I do like the Chargers in this one too.
Chargers are another up and down team, but I think the Eagles they'll kill a team that's worse than them. So I think this Chargers team, they're gonna come back off that loss against the Patriots. They're gonna perform well. I got the Chargers.
Yeah, for sure. Packers Chiefs, the Jordan Love game.
Ooh, imagine if the Chiefs lose this game, man.
I think they might.
You think you're calling the upset?
Everybody keeps picking the Chiefs after this one, and I'm starting to lean towards the Packers.
Hey, Matt LaFleur can coach a game. He can coach a game.
Bro.
That's the one thing this game is going to be close. But I'm going to lean to the Chiefs, the safer pick. I'm not going to go upset, but I think Patrick Mahomes, I think they're going to get it done. Travis Kelce, been nowhere to be found. Fucking up my fantasy team. But I think he has a big game this week, too. I know I got personal.
Cardinals, 49ers, we picked it earlier. Both got 49ers. And Rams, Titans, we both picked Rams. Then Monday Night Football, Bears, Steelers. Just quick, who you picking? Bears, obviously.
Even the Bears. Who are you getting? Who are you picking?
I Steelers. I mean,
You serious?
if Nagy's back, I picked the Steelers. If Nagy's not back, I'm going Bears. If Nagy's not back, I'm going with the Bears.
Chris Tabor, he's a great coach.
Yeah,
Special teams god.
Yeah. So, what you got for closer? Oh, wait. College basketball starting this week. Just throw it out there. Who you pick in college basketball? I know I didn't tell you about this question for you. I just thought about it.
Nah, you're good. All right. I'm rolling with Gonzaga, man.
Okay, safe pick. I'm going with the Brook boy, Joseph Yesufu, and the Kansas Jayhawks.
Hey, didn't some dude from Kansas just get suspended?
Yeah, you got a DUI.
DUI charge? Damn.
Got like 3 games, and it sucks because the first game is against Michigan State, the ESPN Opening Classic or whatever. So it's a huge loss for Kansas, but I think we'll be fine. But
yeah, it's just 3 games. Slap on the wrist.
Yeah, they're fine. Yeah. It's like Kofi Coburn suspended 3 games for selling gear, but when it was legal, and now it's not legal. So, but what you got for closing remarks? Let's wrap this thing up.
NFL took a loss, man. Jameis Winston out for the season. Only one person will tear his ACL and be in the locker room dancing with his crutches. That is the NFL is a sadder place without Jameis Winston, man. We need more energy like him in this league. That's all I say.
I never knew Cheez-Its were spelled with the Z. That is my closing remark. Cheeheez.
It's got to be in the commercial. You've never seen the commercial with the Cheez-It talking?
I never know. It ended with a Z, though. Cheese? Isn't it Cheez-Its? Everyone says Cheez-Its, so I thought it was S-E. It's like Fruit Loops is F-R-O-T. Yeah. So it's one of those things. Remember to subscribe to 6 Man Blitz, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube. Give us a 5-star rating, Apple Podcasts. Follow social media, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. Posting on there a lot. And then, coming up on a year this month, so trying to get to 200 subs. So, help you boys out, trying to get there right before we hit the 1 month. And it's Saturday. We're hitting it on a Saturday. But we'll be celebrating it that Friday. This episode 49. So next one will be episode 50. So that'd be pretty cool.
Damn, 50 episodes, man. We've been doing this shit for a long time.
Yeah, a year. You got anything else before we wrap it up, though, for real?
Let's wrap it up, man.
All right, let's wrap it up. See you guys next week. Hopefully some more stuff is crazy going on in the NFL, NBA. Hopefully our picks will start doing good. Like a tied this week. Haven't posted it yet, but him and Shin tied. But so I'll see you guys next week. Peace.